Hey guys, it's Dark Architect 18 back here with another YouTube video, and today we are doing the Ruggiero di Lauria video so this is the legendary battleship for the Italians. And before we get into that, I just want to say I do ship reviews, Dev Strike videos, and much more. So before I start, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content and want to support the channel. Hit that notification bell and consider becoming a member for the channel. So there's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, so take a look at those. Really appreciate that if you could. And now it's time to get to it. So we're going to break down the commander, the stats, and then we're going to break down how I play the Lauria overall and my thoughts on the ship overall. So first things first is the commander. So we have Angelo Iachino as our main commander, with our inspirations of Lane Scharnhorst and Andrew Cunningham. Our skills being flammable cannoneer, crisscross, marksmanship, iron resolve, and testudo. So we have a full accuracy build on this. So we have dispersion, shell grouping, more dispersion, more shell grouping, and all that good stuff. And then for our mods, we have aiming systems mod 1, steering gears mod 2, and then concealment system mod 1, and then main battery mod 3. So we're doing more dispersion, more steering gears. Concealment's always a good thing on a battleship, because then you can take your first engagement and get your first shot off potentially without being spotted. But obviously, you're going to be spotted after you first shoot. But having that first shot is very critical in a battleship. Anyways, now we have the stats for the ship. So, for the Lauria, we have a survivability of 97 out of 100. So, we have 79,200 HP, 19 to 457 millimeters of armor, and 39% torpedo damage reduction. Artillery is a 92 out of 100. So, we got 4x2. 457 millimeter guns, which are 18-inch guns, 18.9 kilometer firing range, 25.2 second reload time, 28.6 second 180 degree turn time for the turrets, 14,900 max AP shell damage, 16,600 max SAP shell damage. A8 defense is a 66 out of 100, so we got 20x6 20 millimeter guns with 124 average damage per second, 2 kilometer firing range, 10x2 37 millimeter guns with 116 average damage per second, 3.5 kilometer firing range, and 6x4 37 millimeter guns with 115 average damage per second, 3.5 kilometer firing range. And then we have 8x2 135 millimeter guns, 59 average damage per second with a 4 kilometer firing range. Now our maneuverability is a 59 out of 100. So we have the biggest stat with this battleship is it can go well over 30 knots. I think base it can go 32, 33. But with this build, you can make it go all the way up to 35 knots, which is extremely fast for a battleship of this type at the tier. I think most other battleships, base speed is right around 30, maybe a little bit less than 30 knots. So I'd say probably between 27 knots and 33, 32 knots. So this is definitely well above average in that aspect. The French battleships do get that speed boost, and some of the British on that alternative line, so those can go a little bit faster, but overall that's the case. So with the Lauria, you also have 1,000 meter turning circle radius, and you have a 14.5 second rudder shift time on this build that I have. So it's pretty good rudder. The turning circle isn't great. It's very long as a ship, so you got to keep in mind who you're going up against and making sure when you need to turn and all that good stuff, which you're seeing like right there. I'm doing that because I see Yamato right there. Concealment wise, we're a 43 out of 100, so it's not too bad. So we're sitting at a 13.4 kilometer detectability by sea, 11.2 kilometer detectability by air, 2-kilometer guaranteed technicability range, and a 5-kilometer while firing in smoke. So overall, Lauria is really good. The biggest thing is it's got its sap rounds, which hit really, really hard. So they go straight through, and they do really, really good damage for what it is. The AP is also very good. You're going to also want to use that. Like, this chance would be a good idea to go AP, but I've been using a lot of the sap to test its capabilities in terms of what it can do. So I just got a ricochet, and the other 3 didn't really hit there. So we didn't get any damage from that. But we're going to try to get our back guns lined up and try to get some more damage on this Yamato. He's not going to get away very easily. There we go. We got 9,000 right there. We've already done 45,000 damage so far on this game. And it's going to keep going up. So you guys are going to see a really good Lauria video. I thought this really displayed the inherent advantages and disadvantages of the ship overall, so you get an idea what it does great, what it doesn't, and that really can give you a telltale sign as to like how you want to play it. Just by watching, the gameplay as, okay, well, it can do this, this, and this, or wow, it's amazing at sap, so maybe I'm going to use sap a lot. So, things like that. So, Yamato, we're going to take another shot at, try to get him, and we get him right there, first blood, first kill, 84,000 damage, and we're going to go for this defense. He is going to try to not play this smart, I'll tell you that. And we got another kill right there. I was going to finish him off anyways if that guy didn't shoot him, but anyways, we are going to continue to push around. We got what do we got? So A, B, I think C cap's at the top, so we got the A and B cap currently, so doing a good job on the cap points. We are up 160 points almost. Now that's less, so it's less than 100, but anyways, we're doing a good job with capping the points, and I'm going to try to get some shots on this Conqueror once we come around. You're going to see the speed definitely increases significantly, and it's really nice to have that on a battleship, so it's definitely a plus. And I guess health-wise for a legendary battleship, it's definitely not the highest. There's, Yamato at 90,000, you have Montana. If the right build with William Sims, you can almost hit 100K. You can do, I think Conqueror is close to like 80 something thousand. And the rest of them are sitting, I think, pretty close to that, if not a little bit higher than 80,000, 85, maybe 90. So somewhere in that range. So this is pretty close in terms of health. I don't think really the health bothers me at all. I think it's good as is. But boy, do these sap shells really, really, really hit hard. Like right there. It just smacked that Lauria for like, I don't know, over 10K easily there. So he's going to get torped. I'm going to shoot another salvo. He's going to be exposing more, and he's gone. So already 133,000 damage on this ship. And yeah, this game was, the thing is with a lot of these videos, it takes a lot longer in ways to actually make these sometimes. And I think sometimes people don't realize that, but it actually does, to try to get a game that shows what the ship can do to my liking and brings, kind of a, a kind of fun factor to watching it as well. So whether that be like kills, damage, how I play the ship, the commander build on the ship, it could be a variety of different things, just because I'm always looking for a certain type type of level of content and type of standard regarding my content. So it's just, I like to note that, and it's good to keep in mind because, you know, I don't like to just throw up a video on my channel just for the sake of it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing that. Once you get to, once you start your YouTube channel and you're just doing that or whatever, but it sets the tone to like what people can expect, at least for videos and all that good stuff. And it's good to have that kind of understanding and impact set at the beginning for your channel and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I digress. But we're going to shoot this Stalingrad and get a pretty good hit on him towards the superstructure. Got Lepanto pushing up. The rest of the enemies are pushing up from the sea cap, and we are coming over towards the sea cap to engage these guys. So we're going to get this Stalingrad, looks like. Oh, just shy. 150k now. I'm going to start turning in a little bit because I see the Lepanto. I don't want him to get all broadside of me. I mean, he's probably going to get a little bit here, but I'm turning slightly, you see right here. And I'm going to shoot some sap, see what we can do here. And I guess I'll remind people is the only way to get the ship is get the Admiralty backing, the weekly events done, all the cyber sense you can get from the campaign. And then you're still probably going to have to spend, I think, like over $100 if you want the ship. But if you want like the Tier 7 or the Tier 5, you can easily probably get those. Easily the Tier 5. I don't know about the Tier 7. But just to keep in mind so people know that, wow, how to actually get the ship. So we got a Marlboro, or not Marlboro, BA Montana, excuse me. He's pushing straight through. So we got a first blood Confederate, and we're going to get some more here. So we got this BA Montana. He's just pushing in really aggressive right here. He's having no concern about that. He's starting to turn a little bit, but there we go, high caliber, 190,000. So I'm just going to sit here, kind of wait, because I'm going to try to get some more shots on this BA Montana. So overall, really like the ship. I think it's a good ship. I think the sap is very, very strong for the ship, and that's definitely one of the most defining traits of the ship overall, and makes it, I guess, more fun in that aspect because you have something that really sticks out for this ship in terms of how to play it. And the accuracy is really, really solid on this because of just my build and everything with my shell grouping, my dispersion, and all that. And then also the plane, if I use that, that'll give me another plus 10% shell grouping. So it's really, really good stuff to see. And yeah, so he's going to go broadside here. Almost done with the video. We're up well over 400 points. We got the A cap and the C cap now. We had the A and B cap originally, so you see how getting those cap points really help you win a game, but also taking out the enemy does as well. So that's why you have that big difference, and you have such a big lead, even though we only have 3 players left on our team, including myself. So he's going to be gone, but yeah. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to stay tuned to the next video. And make sure to consider becoming a member for the channel. Really appreciate it if you could. If not, no worries. But yeah, 216,000 damage, and really good game on the Lauria. And yeah, this is Dark Architect 18. I'm out. Hope everyone has a good day, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video. Peace. Bye.